Right now, Pittsburgh's best sports show is about to begin. Call us or tweet us. We've got things to talk about on the Nightly Sports Call.
All right, Christine, thanks very much. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to a Sunday night edition of the Allegheny Health Network Nightly Sports Call. All you have to do is call us at 412-575-2600. You can also tweet the program at KDPomp, P-O-M-P. Lots to talk about, and for the fourth time this week, the Steelers made a trade. How about this one today, picking up a safety, J.J. Wilcox, with the Tampa Bay Bucks. Yesterday, Tampa Bay went out and signed Denver safety, who was released, T.J. Ward, to a one-year, $5 million contract, so that kind of made him available, and the Steelers went after him, exchanged draft picks as well, in a situation where they're trying to upgrade their secondary. The Steelers right now in an all-in situation, realizing that they're not going to wait on certain guys to mature throughout the course of the season, and so they've decided to go out and get some guys who are at least more proven commodities. They did that with Joe Hayden. They did it with J.J. Wilcox. In an event, Mike Mitchell won't be able to play in the opener. So that is interesting. It seems like just a bevy of roster moves left and right. Today they announced 9 on their practice squad, and they have to make another move tomorrow because Le'Veon Bell returns. And we'll find out what he has to say in the first opportunity to be with the team and sign his $12.1 million franchise tag. So a lot to play out this week as the Steelers get ready for the Cleveland Browns, a Cleveland Browns team, by the way, that released Brock Osweiler. Isn't it funny what happened with him? Denver originally offered up $16 million a year to sign him. He said, no, I'm going to go to the Texans. He goes to the Texans, signs a $72 million contract. They don't like him. He's not very productive. They trade him, goes to the Browns. Browns release him. He's back in Denver for the veteran minimum. So the bottom line is, Denver, which wanted to pay him $16 million, now have the same guy, or worse, for $775,000. Really weird how it all played out in Osweiler's case, but that leaves Cleveland with 3 quarterbacks on their roster. They will start a rookie, Deshaun Kaiser, against the Steelers, and of those 3, none of them have ever been on the field for an NFL win. So you would think Cleveland is a team in definite rebuild mode. They're very young. They kept all of their draft picks this year, so they're trying to build and do it the way that Pittsburgh Steelers do, build from within, draft guys, develop guys, and they haven't done a very good job of that over the years. We'll see if that could change under this new administration. We'll talk about the Steelers with you at 412-575-2600. Also today, the Pirates won a game as they got another good performance by Trevor Williams. 3-1 the final score. He goes 7 shutout innings. They get solo home runs from Jordy Mercer and Starling Marte. Cubs in town for the first of 4 tomorrow at 4:05, but it's pretty much fait accompli. The Pirates, instead of raising a Jolly Roger these days, have raised a white flag, unconditional surrendering with the move of Juan Nicasio. I know a lot of people have been very upset about that, and that includes me. To me, it was the wrong thing to do. And today, Neil Huntington, on his radio show, pretty much said that he believes some other team leaked information. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is they chose to take one of their better relievers and just save $600,000 with him. Sorry, that just doesn't get it done. Especially when you have the moniker of being a cheap team to begin with. You need to go out and do some things and prove that you're trying to upgrade this entire season. They had opportunities for what was, as I like to say, a very winnable season for them. At least they were in a position to do something to try to cash in, and so far we have not seen that. We'll talk about the Pirates with you. Also, we'll get into some interesting college football. Pitt barely wins yesterday, but they did win in overtime. Penn State crushed Akron. No meet coming up. Interesting this week, once again, like last year, Pat Narduzzi of Pitt will not allow his players to be interviewed all week long. Not the case with Penn State. It worked last year as Narduzzi's team won. What do you think about that policy? Let me know at 412-575-2600. West Virginia in a very good game tonight with Virginia Tech. It's tied at 24 apiece. A lot of great college football this weekend. So it's the start of a very active sports season, and we're glad you're here with us. So call the number, 412-575-2600. Also be sure to join us for the #1 Cochran Sports Showdown. That's tonight after the late news, 11:35. On my show tonight, Tim Benz, columnist with the Tribune Review, along with Will Graves from the Associated Press, and Jason Mackey of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Hockey season's almost here, too. Believe it or not, rookie camp gets underway. They got a thing going on in Buffalo next weekend, so things are cranking up on all levels of sports. So we'll take your calls when we come back. It's 412-575-2600 right here live on Pittsburgh CW.